Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markillian, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Lex Luthor, I want to talk to you about something, brother. Now, I'm just going to say this. You gave out Piper Boy address. You gave it to, I'm just going to say allegedly, just for safety reasons for the channel. So allegedly, you're being accused of giving out Piper Boy's address to Young Buck in the hope that Young Buck or whoever some of his supporters are can maybe cause harm to that man. If that's true, that's foul. But when you have an enemy, and if that man is your enemy and you dislike him and hate him as you may feel, and it may be vice versa, that's not good for neither one of y'all. Again, I got to keep stressing this so y'all can understand this. The Bible say if y'all do not forgive one another, God will not forgive you. So whether you want to believe it or not, whether you accept it or not, whether you believe in God or not, those words are true. So do you hate Piper Boy that much that you're willing to go to hell for him? And Piper Boy, do you hate Lex Luthor that bad that you're willing to go to hell for him? Think about that. Y'all don't like each other and y'all willing to go to hell forever for each other? Never. That's stupid. That's dumb. Never do. No. Really? What? Don't you think your life serves a better purpose than that? Don't you think you have more to offer than that? Is y'all beef really that bad? Here are two guys who never saw each other, never took money from each other, never laid a hand on one another, but y'all hate each other over the internet. That's ridiculous. That's sad. And when you pulling out this man's address, if it's true, if you're not going to be the one to pull up on that man personally, then why would you put it out there like that? That's not good. To say, well, I'm not gonna do it. Well, I put it out there. I hope somebody hate him just as much as I do, and they gonna go do it. And while y'all out there doing it, do it for me too. That's a coward move, man. If you got a problem, an issue with somebody, then as a man, you should be able to either hash it out with that man or handle your business with that man. However you decide. But that's your war. That's your battle. That's your war. That's your battle. You shouldn't try to put other people involved in it or make other people do your dirty work for you. If you ain't man enough to do it on your own, then leave it alone. What would be the purpose of digging, investigating, and finding out this man's address, where he live and reside at, when you didn't have no real intentions yourself personally, because you the one that got the problem with him, to go handle that business and talk to him yourself? But to find all that information, to get it from somebody, however you came up with it, but put it on the internet for somebody else to do it, shame on you. That's shame, brother. No matter how you want to look at it. But it's still bad, no matter how you want to look at it too. Especially when you're calling yourself a part of a team, family, and organization. because your actions is not only your own once you involve yourself with a team and organization. Not your actions is also your team action. See, I don't know how old them brothers is. I don't know how they move, but I know how we was. See, when you born in Chicago, Illinois, and you raised in the gang life, we had rules that we had to stick to that kept us in play. And every gang did, not only us, every gang did. Because the way it was ran in the prison rules was basically like the street rules. You just couldn't go gung ho, starting wars, fighting with people because you risked the life of your brothers and sisters. Okay, you wasn't allowed to do that. You have to have reasons and speak to the proper chain of command. You had to get permission to go shoot at people and gun people down you had to do that. You couldn't just get into a rivalry like that because it will lead into a gang war that will get a lot of people killed and hurt behind it and locked up in jail behind it. So your action wasn't your own. You represented the organization and family. And even though by laws we had to ride no matter what, when it was over, you got dealt with and brought up on charges if you were found to be bogus. Which ended in a lot of violations, some physical, some death. That's what it was. It wasn't no plaything. And even now, when you brothers saying y'all in cliques, teams, and organizations, your actions is not your own. Your actions reflect the others that's affiliated with you, where we get the term guilty by association. Because if you do something and somebody come to hit you, they ain't finna just say, no, don't get the other, just get him, he the one. No, not in this day and age when people trying to get in and out and get away quick. They just trying to hit up the whole scene. If you out there, hit everybody out there because they with them. And vice versa. It's senseless. And it ain't good at all. I hope you brothers is man enough, just like y'all was man enough to get into this stuff, y'all men enough to work out y'all differences and don't look back, man. Stop holding these unnecessary grudges and animosity for nothing. And fight the real enemy that hates y'all, the devil himself, the one that got y'all going against each other so y'all can go to hell. So y'all could be stripping from y'all family and loved ones. So y'all could be locked out of God's promises and blessing he had for you. Fight the real enemy that hates you. Fight the real enemy that hates you, your family, your children, your woman. Fight that enemy, the devil. Fight him. And rather than making an enemy, make a brother. It's your boy Battle True. It ain't my judgment, that's some question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle True. Men, we need to be more responsible.